Alright, as usual guys, it's been a bit since I've gotten some content to you. Working on my dad's mule. I believe it's a 2510 4x4. I believe it's right around 98. I'll find out some more. I got to do some fuel lines and get some of the turpentine out of the gas tank, and I just quit on them. It's been about a year and a half of sitting, as you can see the tire here, along with some of the other projects we got. You can see in the back here. Get the old bike there. Eventually we're gone. And we got a little audience going in the background here. But anyways, I got these off Amazon. I bought them some new rubber. We've been talking about it. Sunuffs. They're non-directional. The way I got them mounted, I got to make sure I got one on. I'm gonna try, make sure everything goes the way, same way. Supposedly some of them are good for rock crawling or smooth driving, so I'm running the pattern this way instead of that way. I don't know if it's going to grab any different. They claim there's smoother riding one way, but they claim you can go either way, and so we'll find out. And we'll run them that way for a bit and then switch them and see if we actually get any difference. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to change one of these, or how I change one with some of the tools I got. I don't have any. I do have some of them, but as you can kind of tell in the background, I've been working on organizing. I'm going to use a regular average Joe screwdriver, pry bar. Yeah, you got to watch a little more. You don't tear on the bead and that, but you can do it. If you got a UTV or ATV without having the specialty tire bars and all that. I do have one thing that my grandfather made. It makes it a lot easier for me to get the bead off. And it's kind of a pain, but I don't know. We can kind of see slide bar he made. It's got an angle here. This goes up in, and then what he did, took another pipe, and has been used a lot. Tractor tires, big tractor tires and everything. This is a solid bar on the back. It actually goes up, there you see, through another pipe, and it's welded on the back. So I just got a standard steel wheel. I do have another one. Unfortunately, I'm not able to find it right now. But anyways, the other one I have, it just basically hooks in, and you can smack the back of it with a hammer. It's just a regular hand pipe one. So let's get this up here. I just get in between the bead and the rim. Try not to smack the rim. Hit it one spot. Like I said, this thing's a little awkward to work with, but without a tire machine, it does what it has to. And we got the one side. Over. Now comes one part. Usually one side's pretty easy, and this other back side's normally the fun one. Yep, that one came pretty easy. Alright. I go around. Some of the weight. When you do these, There's a shallow side to the rim and the deep side. You want to pry from the shallow side. So lay her down. Make sure you guys in frame. Yep. All right. Now you can, if you got a little bit of weight like I do, you can actually, it takes a little bit at first to do it. Get on there, push that one side way down. Too far. All right, up a little bit. Now, you can actually do it with one butt starting out. We're gonna, and don't bite way over. Keep it close together. All right, I got that beat up on the lip of the rim a little bit. Without pushing way down. Once you got it up there, you can do it with one, or you can keep working back and forth with the two, because you can see how it's pinching. Not too worried about the paint on them. This thing's gonna get used. Not no showpiece. Fancy aluminum rims or anything like that. This is a work vehicle. And just keep taking small bites. Don't worry about taking big bites, because you can actually screw yourself by doing that, because you're trying to stretch this inside bead here, which has got a steel braiding in it. Okay, now we got, you see like that halfway, or we got it off the one side, come up in here on the other rim. Got a little weight like I do, or you can take your 2 bars. I just push down on one part of the rim and use my knee and my weight. And then, you know, you had aluminum rims or whatever. You can wrap your stuff, or they do make, like I said, specialty bars where you don't tear your stuff up, your paint or your rim. You could gouge it. All right, this one's not cooperating like I was hoping, so I'm gonna get light. Let's go up over here. And sometimes he's got to keep working back and forth, back and forth. Push a little bit. Let up and try to get a bite on an angle on the top corner of the rim and the tire a little bit. Keep slowly working that around, walking that rim out just like that. All right, comes out of the way. Now, I normally got some tire sealer, but unfortunately I don't. But what I want to do, I got a little buffer or stuff I take gaskets off on the motors, angle grinder if you want to call it that. And it's got one of the pads on there. I think it's 80 grit. And what I want to do is I want to go along the edge of this rim, get all that rust cleaned up. Use a wire wheel if you got one. Hoping not, by not using tire sealer I always usually get, I'm hoping this ain't gonna come back and bite me in the butt. If so, then I'll have to pop the rim off, or the bead off, and then go in there and seal it up and then reseal the tire. Alright, got that side. That side's pretty good. Now it's time. Have to replace the valve stem. These are pretty good yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, shallow side again, deep side. We're going to mount from the shallow side. Get them on. I just got regular Dawn dish soap. You guys can see this. Pour some on my fingers. You can add water to it if you want. I got a spray bottle on. Yeah, on the side here. I just want to make sure I had it here yet. But anyways, instead of buying some of that tire soap, on this soap, go around your bead, the other side, or you can go going on your finger, around that tire, get a good bead on there. Alright, got that noisy air compressor just shut up finally. Alright, now we're getting mounted this way. So, we're going to watch our pattern. Yep, okay. And basically what I do, flat surface, put my weight on it. I can pretty much almost mount this tire push it on just that far. Get some of these boxes out of the way. What I did there. All right, guess that work in progress. Getting tired of having to move stuff every time I want to do something. All the years of finding out what you got when you got to move or clean up after yourself. Finally get organized. Alright. Anyways, enough about that. Alright. I'm going to put my knee on tire. Regular screwdriver. Small bites again. Let's keep that. time. Don't be in a hurry. Takes a little bit to finagle. Got to go to the other side and work it back and forth a little bit. Put pressure as you're prying on it. All right, we're halfway on. Now, same thing on the front. You got enough weight? If not, like I said, I just use the one. Can go back and forth. You don't have enough weight to yourself to work it back and forth with your knees, or you got bad knees. If you wanted to, instead of having it probably on a cement like I got, you could take a piece of plywood, put it underneath. But again, it's a work vehicle. So, rims get scuffed, oh well. You got those fancy fancy vehicle that we gotta have it all polished. All right. You see, I'm not gaining much, so take this one. Push it over. And this is where you gotta be careful. You don't chew too much, or you can rip you can actually stretch the bead, or you'll hear it, the fibers or the metal bands. If you grab too much of the rim, try to pull the tire over. All right, that one ain't doing much anymore. Over. There we go. Just getting it on. The rest of the way is gonna be a little bit fun. That first one goes pretty easy. Sometimes you get lucky enough, you can actually, even you lube these up enough, you can almost slide them all the way on. I've had a couple of them where I've actually gotten lucky. Well, probably more than a couple, but gotten lucky to where I'm able to get them right on. Like I said, if you're working with aluminum rims, they do have bars with plastic guards and that, so you don't scuff them up and get nicks in them. Or you can even take to tire shop and you can do it right on the tire machine real easy. All right, almost there. All right, now we're on. Now it's the fun part. You can see we got a lot of extra rim. So here's another trick you can do. Try it. If you want, take on the deep side, go around, try to get that bead up on that ridge of that rim, up on here. Now here's the trick. If you ain't got one of the fancy cheaters tanks, big air tanks, your ratchet strap. I'm going to try the small one. I also have a big one here if not. Okay. Doing the ratchet strap's a little tricky. When you finally get the air in, we got a twist in it. We're going to work with it. Make sure you're just flat going into your ratchet part. Alright, I'm going to try to get it over the side that I ain't got on the bead. I'm just going to squeeze that tire down, mush the heck out of it. Alright, let's go some more. Alright. Now, says to seat the bead on these tires on the side at 28 psi. Running pressure is 14. Got one with a gauge on it. You don't have to. You don't have to. I kind of like this one because it hooks onto the stem a little bit. You got to watch so you don't rip your stem. But all right, he's got air. Nope. Let's try pushing a little bit. Work it a little bit more. All right. Get a couple more bites out of it. I got it standing on end. So I can try to manipulate it a little bit, push on it if I have to. And then you just gotta watch. Slowly when you do this, because once it grabs, I just got some soapy water here. Spray around the rim. Loosen the strap. Some that'll help. The other reason you don't want to do like I just got here, you want to get that wound up or bound up on your strap. Once you get some air to seep, you want to be able to loosen that ratchet strap. Otherwise it'll lock you up. Alright, let's try some soap on this side. Watch you don't get your fingers in between that rim and that tire. Try going towards the center some more. We're having issues. And yes, it's going to be out there. Last one on a lot easier. Gotta keep working it around. Alright, now we're starting to draw a little bit. This is where you want to be able to pulling. You want to be able to let that stretch go. Little bit over, but all right, now what I'm gonna do, and down, soapy water. You're gonna have some suds. What you want to look for, well, make sure you ain't. See, we got suds, but you want to make sure you ain't got any big bubbles. While you're in here, tip it up, spray that valve stem. Ensure no bubbles in there because it can actually leak out of that valve stem. You got new ones, still want to check them because that insert, make a tool to get that in and out. That can be loose in there and it'll leak past the seals. Flip her over. Around. Normally I don't really worry too much about spraying it when I got my sealer on there. Alright, now air back down. I think we might have to cut this video a little short, guys, to get some rain. I got a release on here for my air. Or you can just push on that center valve stem and let some of your air out. Alright, now what we need to do, cap on, back on, and on to the next one. So that's what they look like mounted. So like I said, I'm going to try these out, see how they go. Sun F's. So hopefully this will help somebody out. Just in case if I didn't say the size, these are 22 10 by 10s. The other ones were 22 11 by 10s. I noticed the 11s are a little harder to find, probably because of the older unit. Everything now is 12s and all that. And being four-wheel drive, all four of these tires are the same size. So I'm gonna get this one mounted up, back on there, and I'll share with you checking the brakes and how to do all that. Been a bit. I got to put a brake cylinder in it. So, but all right. Hopefully everybody's been well and safe. Cheap Homestead Mechanic out.